The British Forces Foundation articulates the public support for the men and women of our armed forces serving on the front line, principally using entertainment, and in so doing we boost their morale and endorse unit cohesion. Shows that work are the shows that knit a good blend of performers that understand the audience, and we can get the audience into a condition and an environment whereby they can relax and just kick back and just have a little bit of quality entertainment, a good laugh, good sing-song or whatever, and just sort of have a sense of togetherness and a shared moment. The only way to judge a show is by the audience reaction, and you know instantly whether you've hit the mark or not. When a show has worked, and the audience are just really into it. You get those really loud laughs, you get the applause after a really funny joke, you get them on their feet when the music comes on, and you just see the smiles and the sort of release of tension. You just know instantly when you've done a good show. I'm very fortunate. For 20 years I've been doing these shows, and I have seen them in all shapes and sizes with all kinds of performers. And they each work in their own way. Using the right people, it's not difficult to get the right circumstances and to have a really good show, as long as you trust in your performers and you allow them to trust in you. The British Forces Foundation is now a trusted kite mark for doing excellent shows. Whether they know the entertainers, the performers or not, they know that the BFF is going to deliver a really top quality show. The impact's immediate. You know what you've done the moment you've done it. We get wonderful letters and posts from the members of the audience we've had the privilege to entertain. And I think what really comes out from all of that is that as much as they've enjoyed the show, is they totally appreciate that sense of being valued. Through the British Forces Foundation, the public get the chance to say a genuine thank you to the men and women who are actually on the front line, because that's where we go. And that's all there is to it. It's very simple, but I can't underestimate from my own experience serving and from seeing those who serve today just how important it is to be thanked in a genuine way, in an uncomplicated, sincere way. And I really think we are the only organisation that can sort of post that message, because we're independent. I used to say rather unkindly that we were unsullied by senior officer and politician, but what I meant was that they're not part of the message. This is a genuine sort of articulation by the public of good on you lads and lasses. You know, we love what you do, we value it, we're prepared to give you a few quid, and these amazing performers are going to do it for us, say thank you. It's at times when it's dull, when they're doing something that's horrible but out of the media, and that's when they feel really undervalued, and that's when it's really also extra important that we seek out those locations and support them. They're still doing some incredibly difficult things, horrible things at times, or witnessing horrible things, and that is why it's important that we're consistent and we seek them out and we go and we do our shows wherever frankly we're asked to go, or wherever we think we need to go. The Foundation is lucky to have the backing and support of a wonderful patron in the Prince of Wales, and a great board of trustees, and a wider network of supporters and loyal ambassadors and members of the public who help fund us, who carry out bike rides, run marathons, and attend our events and everything else to allow us to raise what is actually relatively modest amounts of money to do the important work we do. And I think there is no other organisation that actually goes to the front line and says the nation, the public are behind you. And the public is desperate to have a means of which they can articulate that support to the front line. Looking into the future, I think we will have to keep doing our core activity, which is entertainment on the front line, live entertainment, and having all the impacts and benefits that has. But we're also deeply engaged in other types of morale boosting activity using digital devices, video on demand, and bespoke sort of messaging. And that's a very exciting future for us, and it will enable us to actually have a wider spread and deliver a welfare morale boosting package to the front line that doesn't exist at the moment and is much more comprehensive and much more modern and in touch with all the modern trends.